Begin with three quotes. One, psychology is a Jewish invention and does nothing but invent diseases and tell people they have problems when they don't. End quote. Here's the second quote. In the face of the alterity of the other, the methods of defense are immutably the same. Attempt at assimilation, denial of difference, segregation, destruction. What is lacking in all the analyses of racism is any consideration of the internal split inherent in the other himself. It is this internal alterity which is at the root of the anxiety provoked by external alterity. It is this that one seeks to reduce at any price. The second quote. Here's the third. It is to some finitude that this madness of the death penalty claims to put an end by putting an end in calculable fashion to some life. Whence the seduction that it can exert over fascinated subjects on the side of the condemning power, but also sometimes on the side of the condemned. Fascinated by the power and calculation, fascinated by the end of finitude, it affirms its power over time. It masters the future. It protects against the eruption, that's IRR, of the other. In any case, it seems to do that. It only seems to do that, for this calculation, this mastery, this decidability remain phantasms. It would no doubt be possible to show that this is even the origin of phantasm in general. The first quote about psychology as a Jewish invention is from a statement written by Dylann Roof, who in 2015 killed 9 people in a black church in Charleston, South Carolina. He wanted to start a war between a white race threatened by the black race. Roof published a statement about Jewish psychology after the guilty verdict at his federal trial, for which he faced the death sentence. His lawyers wanted to avoid the death penalty with an insanity defense. Roof dismissed them. He considered that he had no significant problems and psychology was invented by the other enemy of the threatened white race, the Jews. The second quote about reducing the other is from Jean Laplanche's Essays on Otherness, so it's a psychoanalytic quote. The third quote about the death penalty is from volume 1 of Jacques Derrida's Seminar on the Death Penalty. So my aim is to use these three quotes as a framework for thinking about the case of Dylann Roof, about murderous racism and even genocide, from a combined psychoanalytic and deconstructive point of view. It would be foolish, if not unethical, to use this case simply to develop psychoanalytic / deconstructive insights about this most terrible topic, with its destruction of millions and millions of lives. The only justification for my approach is to see whether it is possible to use this framework to think practically about the prevention of murderous racism. Prevention does not mean elimination. There is widespread agreement that murderous racism and genocide are endemic to Homo sapiens. In a book called The Prevention of Genocide, Leo Kuper, that's K-U-P-E-R, he's an expert on the topic of genocide. So Kuper lists 3 theories about why genocide is ineradicable. First, that the invention of weapons removes inhibitions against aggression so that one can kill impersonally. Second, that the new brain, the neocortex, has not established proper control of the old brain, the seat of archaic emotion-based beliefs. Third theory, the belief that one can avoid death by sacrificing others. Kuper then writes, quote, "It is clear that we cannot hope to restructure the human psyche in the foreseeable future.